Welcome back, guys. My name is Reinventor. Public Transport Mode Update 9.3 coming right up. In this version, there are a couple of new things and changes. Also, a few errors are now fixed, such as street post connections and tram and trolleybus wire connections. Now I'm going to show the new features. If you change by right-clicking the underground platform screens to closed or technical failure, then the trains will not stop at this platform. Trains are now completely reacting to automatic traffic lights. After passing the blue signal, the train drives without a driver until it passes a full traffic light. After that, the train is driven by a driver again. There is a new game rule available. Game rule: reduced schedule on weekends. If set true, then waiting times will increase by 1 minute on Saturdays and 2 minutes on Sundays. For example, if bus number 1 interval is set to 5 minutes in the configuration file, then on Saturdays it will be 6 minutes and on Sundays it will be 7 minutes. You can now drive around your city with an electric scooter. Pedestrians can also use the scooters if they find one. So you have to place the scooters on the sidewalks around your city in order for pedestrians to use them. The biggest new feature is Biomes update. In previous versions there were a lot of issues with the ambient city sound system that consistently overloaded the game. If you have enabled the sound system using the game rule but do not hear the sounds, that's because the system has changed. It's looking for a specific biome. Setting the biomes, however, requires World Edit and a program called MCA Selector. World Edit is necessary only because there is a bug in MCA Selector that is not fixed yet. So if you wish the ambient city sound system to work, you have to set the biomes, but at the moment to set the biomes you can't only use MCA Selector, but we have to use a World Edit as well. There are 4 different biomes: city, depot, airport, and port or harbor. Now let's set the biomes. First, go in your world, then find a clear spot and press F3 and G at the same time. Now you can see the chunk borders. Mark one chunk with one color and second chunk with another color, and so on. In total you should mark off 4 chunks, 1 for each biome, so that you could identify them later. Now take the World Edit with an axe, left click in one corner of the first chunk, then right click on the opposite corner of that chunk, and now you have selected this chunk. Now let's write a command //set biome transport mode city and press enter. Now let's mark the second chunk and set the biome to transport mode depot. Then third chunk and fourth chunk the same way. One is transport mode airport and the last one transport mode port. Remember the color markings and the biomes you just set. Now press F3 and G again to hide the junk borders and close the game. Now open up MCA Selector. Find the chunk which biome you set the city and left click on it. From the menu choose Edit Chunk, expand it and open Biomes attribute and click Edit. Now the first number should be the number for city biome. In my case it's 52. In your case it can be something else. Remember that city is 52, at least in my case. Right click to deselect. Now check other marked chunks and find out the according numbers For me, the numbers look like this. Now, left click and drag to select city area, right click to deselect, and press scroll wheel to move around. If your selection is complete, then from the menu choose change fields, then find the biome attribute and write the biome number, which for me was 52. For you it could be something different. Write it here between those upper commas. Now click OK, and it's done. Now you can repeat the same process for another regions of your city to set other biomes. Version 10 of this mod is my next project that I will start working on very soon. That version 10 should have underground platform edge doors, skyway system, and 4 different color ferries for crossing rivers or channels. And if I can figure out this stuff, then maybe there is going to be elevators as well. But we'll see. Hopefully that version will be available for 1.18 as well. If you find a bug, then post it on GitHub. Until the next video, fix tram and trolleybus wires up and down connections in your city. Well, I think that's enough.